The following video is rated R18 and may contain adult-related topics and possibly not safe for work content. It is not suitable for younger viewers.
Hey everybody, welcome to our podcast, and I'm your host Jim.
Is it on?
No, actually, fuck it. Ah!
Don't scream, man.
Yeah, actually, welcome to our podcast.
The seventh episode.
Yes, the 7th episode. Yes, episode.
The seventh episode of the entire series.
Seven.
Seventh. Don't mumble.
Hello, this is Amartya from.
Okay, anyways. So how is everybody doing? Oh, good. That's good.
That was supposed to be for the audience.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be for the viewers. So, greeting the viewers and yeah. Hopefully, people will watch this.
Fuck the audience.
Yeah, fuck me and the audience. No.
Okay. So let's get to it. Right to it. Primary school life. Yeah, primary school is really shit, and that's all I gotta say for now. But I'll pass the mic to Amartya for primary school life experiences.
Well, my primary school experience was just me randomly coming to Australia, year 3, and getting thrown into this random place with random people, individuals basically, and yeah, and then that's how I met Neil Abella from year 4. Yes. Yes, that's how I met him, and later some other individuals. Yeah,
And then pass it to Neil.
Yeah. So basically, for my view was I was like I really liked learning, but I didn't like the aspect of school. Like I didn't mind education, but it's like they force you to do something. You know, it's not for fun. Like you're not learning for fun, and the social aspect was good as well. You know, I got to talk to a lot of people, talk to all my classmates, my friends, play with them. Like especially Amatsu in year 4 and up like year 5 and 6. We got to play sometimes, even though we some would say like bullying against each other, cause like sometimes we punch and kick each other. That's how intense it got. Like one time I got pissed off cause he ruined my food. I dropped my food and then I'm serious. I'm not joking. And then his food got dropped and it's like, hey, you did it to me. I'm gonna do it to you. Yeah, that legit happened. And yeah, also I was like I was in year 6. I was in this comedy club. Well, it wasn't an actual comedy club, but it was with Amen and Shaheen and Richard. Yeah, because you have to be funny. So like we said like weird stuff like. What about you, Jim? Didn't you change different primary schools or something?
Yeah, I actually did. I went to a school that was filled with sunshine and rainbows.
Don't lie, man. You have to be honest.
No, I'm serious. There was sunshine and rainbows. Everything was like hanging on a. Everything was a flower. Everything was a flower, and oh no, I'm kidding. Actually, yeah, my high school experience was.
Primary school.
Oh,
Yeah.
my high school primary school.
So back in primary, I did stupid things like I brought a knife to school and scared the shit out of Amato. Fucking stupid, but it wasn't actually a real knife. It was just a homemade knife. Yeah, and I don't know why I did that. I just wanted to show off to Amato, but to scare him off because he pissed me off sometimes. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm continuing on to my my perspective high school.
Oh yeah, high school now. Yeah.
High school. Well, I keep saying high school. It's actually supposed to be like primary school.
Yeah.
Whereas my primary school. Okay, I'm gonna cover primary school right now. My primary school aspect of view was pretty alright. I mean, I didn't know what the word bullying was. I didn't know I was bullied. Like people would just say fatso and I'd laugh because I didn't know what bullying was. You know what I mean? And these Aboriginal kids would chase me. I don't know why. You know, Aboriginal kids legit chase me. Yeah, Aboriginal Australians just freaking chase me. It's just it was pretty funny. I don't know. I found it funny, but in all honesty, they just wanted my money. You know what I mean? I'm just like, what the fuck? And one time I tried to make amends with them, like be friends with them. So like what I did was I bought a show bag and I shared it with them, and yeah, it was nice. And what I didn't realize was they're actually just like they didn't give a fuck. Yeah, and stuff. But the thing is, after that, life was good in primary school until I moved to a shittier primary school in Belmore, around Belmore. Yeah, and like I hated it because like it was like a religious like sort of primary school. I hated that because like in like I wanted more balance. You know what I mean? Like I didn't want like everything like compassionate and gay. You know what I mean? Like I used to call everything gay when I was in grade 4. Like even year 3, I just look at the wall and I'd say that's gay. Like it's just like legit. It's like what the fuck is this? This is gay. You know what I mean? I used to say that all the time. Every time I go to EB games, I look at a game that I didn't know of. I'd just be like, that's gay. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I mean, yeah, my time in primary school, like my second primary school, I spent time with my friends and, well, like, I don't know, I was mostly alone, but then like, every time I'd sit alone, like I'd always be invited by these people to play with, and like, yeah, it's like I was pretty much would you call it nomadic, like as in like very nomadic in groups. Like I just moved to one group to another and hang out with them. Like I didn't have a predominant group. Like I just wandered around the school and stuff, and yeah, that was fine. I'd be like sitting alone with my girlfriends, or like playing Halo with my guy friends. Imaginary.
Amigos and amigas.
Yeah, amigas and amigas. You know. Why do I sound gay now? It's gay. It's fucking gay. Okay, I'm kidding. But anyways, I'm gonna pass it on to Amartya, and yeah. Let's see.
Well, not a lot of things like I remember happened in primary school, but like some of the more memorable things were like how yes, talking about space with Neil, yes, and ruling the world. I still had that in high school. I started like something else, but that's a different story. Also met some other people like Ayman and Shaheen. Yeah, and like we eventually started hanging out like in lunch, later on. Yeah, and then like eventually, the year ended and like I don't remember much. Yeah.
I got something to say. Like back in year 4, I used to say, oh yeah, I learned that in a game, and then said like, oh, I don't like the news because like I didn't realize this before, but like I realize this now because it's biased. But before I used to say, oh, I don't like the news, but I didn't say the reason. The reason why I didn't like the news before is because I just wanted to watch kids shows, yeah. But in truth, like when I realize now, like when I'm as an adult, it's like I don't watch the news as much. Like I watch the news for information, but it's biased sometimes, So yeah, and then we'll just slide into high school, and we'll just give it to Amato because he's our guest. Amato, how was high school for you? Because you have a lot of information, right?
Well, high school was like a mix of good and bad. Like for me, like it wasn't all bad, it wasn't all good either. In the beginning when I came in, I was so innocent, I was so oblivious to everything. Like I came out of primary school like I was born again or something. Like yeah, like the way I came into high school, it's like I'm a kid who just came out of like the womb, out into the world. High school is different to primary school, obviously. So like and people are a bit different. They're more cliquey and shit. In high school in the beginning, I was so oblivious that I took so much shit before I understood what was going on. So I got into like multiple groups, like I until I ended up with one that stuck with me like later on. Yeah, but like in the beginning years of high school wasn't that good. I only had like a really small, like 1, 2, 3 friends like in the beginning. Yeah, but later on, like from year 9 onwards, I developed a better like image of myself, and fixed that, and had like 2 groups. That's all I knew. Like
Just pass it to Jimuel. He has information as well.
Okay, so my high school experience was pretty shit. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I first started off like I didn't feel like a new child in a womb. I felt like a shittier child in a cocoon. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck to say. Like high school is like the worst. I didn't like it. I didn't ask for it, and like I got it. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's
Talk about our bumpy ride.
yeah, bumpy ride. Yeah, yeah. Things were like very rocky with me and Neil. The thing was, yeah, but we didn't physically fight. Thank God. Verbally. Yeah, like I don't know, like I'd sometimes get like really pissed off of what Neil would say and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I was very sensitive back then. Yeah, I took offense to like almost anything that came near me. You know what I mean? And like on top of that, like shit was worse because like I was mostly alone in my life. Like, and Neil was already with a group of people, and I decided to like, you know what, like I'm gonna yeah yeah, you know what, like yeah, why don't I just like yeah, go see. Yeah.
Knew my cousin, and then we said we could be related, but like no, we're not related, man. We just like have connections, you know. And, yeah.
Yeah, truth be told, yeah, that's how we knew like each other. Like, but first it originated as a group. Like I saw them as a group, and then like I just decided to join them a bit, and then like throughout like high school we just drifted apart, and I still stayed with Neil and stuff, and um yeah, everything was good until an incident happened like between like Neil and just Neil himself. I'll just get Neil to talk about it.
So yeah, basically my high school life was alright, but the only thing I didn't like about it, like the social aspect, I didn't mind. Like there was drama, like some people like fake friends, like faux facade. They just want to be your friends, like for the sake of it. But like generally it was alright. You learn some shit, but you'll actually learn more from outside from school than actually in school. But the social aspect was good. People are generally good. Also like the only like I didn't mind the rest of high school. The only part I didn't like about high school was senior high, which was like year 11 and 12. That's when I had my psychosis and I found out about my AVM, this condition I have. So yeah, this like all this stuff happened. Like I was very depressed, wanted to kill myself. So many like instances of me committing suicide, and like me trying to do crazy stuff like to the Nessa people or like the people at school, you know. But it's a bit personal, but like I don't mind sharing it. Like I wanted to like kill people or rape people, steal some stuff. It's very crazy because the condition I have, like psychosis. I'm still dealing with it today. I still have like a team, early psychosis intervention team, and yeah, it's like it's a rough time. Like senior high school is so stressful. Like especially when you have psychosis. Like it's very hard. Like even though I'm still investigating my HSC, it's like a hard time. And I'll just bring it to Jim because he might say something.
I mean, yeah, it was pretty hard for me as well, cause like I was mostly alone and stuff without Neil and stuff, and he'd always tell me like, oh, like it's okay and stuff, and well, clearly it wasn't. Like it just sucks how you only have like one friend in high school and stuff, and then like yeah, so I decided to like have some acquaintances.
Network.
Yeah, started a network with some people such as Chris.
We did network in
Yeah,
UA.
yeah.
Like we hanged out with Denise. We hanged out with Fatmara, Maria Palomar, all of this group like Jack Newen.
Yeah, we hanged out with those people, but we tried to network, but it didn't work out.
Yeah.
To be honest, like
Because we forgot to hang out with them like in later years. But I also like I got something else to say. Like I was good friends with Thomas Ratu. Oh no, I said too much. Let's just say he's Thomas Ratu. And Thomas Ratu was like friends with Manu, Micah, Ratu, but not actually Thomas Ratu. Ratu is the first name of this other person. I know it's confusing. Yeah, and like we did stupid stuff. We went to like Lidcombe, and then we went for Lidcombe just to see Paul's girlfriend, and like there was also Prestige as well. Just to see. Shut up, man. What are you doing about it? Like you're pointing. Like that's rude, man. In some cultures, not all cultures. and I think Amatsu might have to say something. Wait, let me just finish talking. So basically, we did stupid stuff like I smoked back then. We drink some non-alcoholic drinks, even though it looked like alcohol, cause it was in a bottle. But it was for a video. Don't worry, it's a long story. And also we did vaporizing. We did, it was very experimental because we were so edgy back then. Like, oh yeah, let's vape, yeah, let's vape, and like, oh, let's smoke, let's like smoke some ciggies, and like let's do some vaporizer because it was still legal back then. It wasn't like illegal like now, like you need an ID. And also we did stupid stuff like smoking paper. And I did, yeah, we smoked paper, bro. Legit, we did. We rolled paper and we smoked it. Even, I'm not joking. Even Thomas, like, he got a full A4 paper and he rolled it and like he smoked it. I was like, that was in his house. It's fucking stupid. Like, and also like, I did one where I rolled the paper and then I put tissue in it so it got more smoke, but it's so bad for your health, like smoking paper. And also I smoked tea. I smoked tea in a rollie. Fucking crazy shit. And the tea was this tea was specifically to make you sleepy. So I got a bit sleepy after smoking that tea. But god damn, man, that was some natural ass tea. I'll give it to Amaro. See what he says.
Well, I probably won't have as very interesting things as both Jim and Neil, but like I'll just say like despite like things improving, I still had somewhat of a rough ride. Like
Talk about like your conspiracy, like you want to rule the world.
oh yeah, my conspiracy from primary school about taking over the world. I made it go further in high school. Yeah, I was role playing. Yeah, but like in like from year 8 9 year 8 9 yeah, from year 9 when I started to get like more more friends. I made this cult, and like some people actually joined it. Like we made this Facebook page, we made like stuff and like we had people who went to one guy who went to a different school. He asked me do you want me, should we preach it like in King's Cross? Yeah, oh my god, it was so fun. Like we had this conspiracy about people trying to kill us, we killing other people, like plotting this that like it was so deep, honestly. Like yeah.
You two are both sadistic. Like, I don't know how the fuck I met you two guys.
How am I sadistic?
Like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah. We'll bring up the next
Like-
topic. Australia has its own space agency. What do you think about that? It's situated in Canberra, I think. Yeah, the space shuttle is gonna be in Canberra. So what do you guys think of Australia having its own space agency compared to like NASA?
I mean, like, what is it like for exactly? Is it just like to research?
Yeah, research and exploration.
so,
in
like,
space
yeah.
and all that,
Okay, so,
like NASA.
well, I guess it would be convenient to have two agencies.
Yeah,
I guess.
rather than just one.
Yeah,
To America.
Yeah, 'cause like it'd
So,
be
like,
convenient then like
Australia.
flying. Yeah.
Convenient for
Yes,
Australia
yeah,
to
for
have their
Australians,
own
yeah.
space agency,
I mean, like, if you have the money, just fucking
Yeah, just do it.
yeah, just do it. Like,
Just
Yeah.
give it to Amato.
Yeah.
He's really interested in science and space.
Well, about a space agency, like Australia having its own space agency is like legend, like legendary,
Sick,
like
huh?
fully sick, yeah. Like wallah, I said yes, like yeah. So yeah, like we have our own space agency now. Like America has their own, we have our own. We don't have to like borrow stuff from them. Like if we make it bigger, the space agency,
Yeah.
it's gonna be our space agency. It's for us, yeah. Like if we build spacecraft, we'll be famous. Like not America, not NASA, yeah. We will go to space.
Yeah, man.
we will make a Hollywood.
Yeah.
man.
It's us. It's our project. It's our stuff. Copyright. Like no one's gonna like take it away from us, basically.
Like, this is gonna be a different topic, but this is like off the script topic. But that's the thing we have to do for Australia as well. Like create your own space agency, create your own Hollywood. You like improve the entertainment industry for Australians. Like have your own red carpet. Like I know there's Logies, but have your own music awards in Australia. As and like keep doing the Logies and other award shows in Australia.
I mean, like, would you like imagine having like an Oscar?
Yeah,
Like
Oscars for
Oscars for Australia would be like fucking lit.
that's why they have Logies.
Like I mean, like, we're not a developing country at all. Like, like we can pretty much have like a movie industry. We can have like any industry
Yeah.
we can dream
You
of.
just gotta you gotta do what America does. America is good at hyping shit, like, oh yeah, watch this trailer, oh yeah, watch this movie. That's what America does. Same with sport, like, oh yeah, the Floyd Mayweather versus Conor McGregor fight, or the Super Bowl, like like hype the origin, hype all this stuff, and like improve your entertaining, like entertain your viewers, or your audience.
Get more promoters, you know what I mean? Like
Promote good content.
yeah, promoting will always like help and stuff,
Yeah.
and like like having this space agency, like you shouldn't stop there. You should
Yeah.
put more,
Yeah.
so that Amata can say legend all the time.
We'll bring it to the next topic. Family-sized apartments. What do you think of that in Australia? Family-sized apartments. So basically, apartments that's for family-sized. So like big ass apartments. Excuse me for swearing, but this is an age-restricted video, so we can swear.
So fuck y'all. I'm joking. I'm kidding. So like family size apartments. So it's just an apartment that's bigger,
Yeah.
right?
Basically, yeah. Mato, what do you have to say?
Well, any apartment that houses more people is better, right?
Yeah.
Like, think about it. Like, more people, more money, making
Better
more,
economy.
better economy. Yeah, more money you make, better economy.
Yeah.
More roommates,
Yeah, more roommates. That's
More-
another one as well.
more orgies.
roommates.
I'm kidding.
That could be true, you never know. People could be like hosting orgies.
I mean, people are like the weirdest. I mean, like these two are weird. Like,
Shut up, man.
like we got Macha here wanting to suck dick, like getting paid, and you got Neil over here.
What?
I don't know.
No, I think you're meant to say you got Neil here smoking paper and tea.
And you got me sitting in the middle, just. Yes, I am not really horrified, but like
Alright, let's
Yeah.
bring another topic. We'll bring up robots. Are they good or bad to humanity? Let's hear Amato's opinion, because he knows a lot about science and technology. He's flexing his muscles.
flex the muscles.
Alright, Amato, go.
Well, about robots, yeah?
Come on, man, you love this shit.
Yeah, robots being, you mean AI when you say robots, yeah?
Robots, AI.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, AI and robotics for humanity, like, serving a good purpose right now. It's making labor cheaper,
cheaper, easier.
better for the consumer. Consumer can buy stuff, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So, my perspective on this is, since we're building robots, can I have one? But like, the real thing I'm concerned, like, I would be concerned about one thing is like, if the AI actually knows how to evolve itself, like, if technology goes up at the same rate it's going out right now, and robots can surpass us by themselves, like, they'll beat us, they'll kill us, basically. Yeah, basically. Yeah. That's the bad part. Another bad part is we're gonna lose jobs. Yeah. Most low skill jobs will be gone. Like, go all wiped out. All low skill jobs will be wiped out.
We also lose touch in humanity.
Everyone will have to do one.
You lose skills as well.
There's also a lack of diversity, like, because robots will do all the work.
But do you reckon people would not be like social at all?
Yeah.
I mean, I reckon people would not be social at all because like they'd probably like have no jobs. Yeah, they'd rely on robots. They'd stay home. Yeah, they become like lazy and they lose their realness. Yeah, this like to be not really on topic, but like this reminds me of this episode from Black Mirror. If you know this like show from Netflix, it's called Be Right Back. Yeah, Be Right Back. And so basically what happens is there's this couple and they move into this cottage, and the thing is the husband has to go work, right? Like the very next day. And as soon as like the guy leaves, like the wife is staying home, and it's like hours passed, and the husband has not came like when did not come home,
Yeah.
and she's worried and stuff, and she's talking to her and she's talking to her sister about it. And the thing is, like right after, like whilst she's in the call with her sister, the ambulance arrive like at her house, and like she closes the door and starts crying because like she knows that's bad news and stuff. And like so weeks pass by and she's all alone,
Yeah.
and her friend suggests this AI sort of thing, and like it was so cool. It's like freaky as well, where like it's an app where you can talk to someone who died, like through
Oh, damn.
in a way, yeah, you can talk, yeah, but like they're an AI, like they're like an AI
Yeah.
and stuff. And like so what she did was like she got hooked in this app, and like she hooked it up on the tablet, and she got like all the videos, all the photos of the ex, right? And like the app recorded the voice, the way he talks, the way he acts, and pretty much picked it up quick, and then started talking like him. Like, you know what I mean? Just yeah, it was it adapted, right? And like okay, so like weeks pass by and she's still talking to her phone, like because he's not there at all. He's just an AI. And like the AI just says, "Hey, listen, I have this thing. Like I'm sure like it's gonna take a lot of money, but I'm sure you'll like it." And so what the AI the company that made the AI actually have this project, and the project is making the AI into a person, right? And so yeah, no, not really. Like it's realistic, like a physical body to home it. Yeah, like in a way, not really a clone. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Test tube babies.
Yeah, it has like tissue and that.
Yeah.
The thing is, yeah, what happens is, yeah, she gets it delivered to her house, and like she opens it. All you see is like a synthetic body, right? No face, no nothing.
I'll be right back. My
Yeah.
brother's here.
Just falling. Yeah.
I'll be right back. You two
Yeah.
keep talking.
Yeah. So like Neil just left. I'll keep going. And the thing is, what happened was, yeah. She put the body in the bathtub, and like she had to put this supplement in the bathtub, like this like weird supplement,
Oh,
right? And then like she left it for like a few hours, and like she was talking to the AI, and the AI said, "I'll be right back," like, and they said, "Whatever you do, do not turn on the lights in the bathroom." And then like what happened was, like she hears footsteps from upstairs, cause like the body, like the AI just kind of took control over it, and yeah, all you see is like she walks upstairs, right, and she full on sees the AI like in the flesh, like realistic, really real, like say for example like what I look like right now, like the AI would look like if I, and yeah, and yeah, during that episode she was actually happy with it, but then like she then realized that the AI was not real. Like it didn't act like it was. It sounded like him. It looked like him.
Alright, I'm back.
But like the thing was his movements were stiff. Like it didn't feel right, yeah.
Human-like.
Yeah, like he looked like a human.
It's like lifeless.
Yeah. Yeah, it was lifeless. But he had the personality of him because of the videos.
Yeah.
But he couldn't act like him. But one of the conveniences was his dick can like like go bigger, yeah, enlarge and stuff. And like there's a scene where they have sex and stuff and she's enjoying it. It's just weird. Like don't even get me started. But like yeah. And then like she got pissed at it because like the thing was he didn't eat. It can't eat.
Yeah, you can't eat.
Yeah, and the thing is it can't sleep and it can't breathe. And like those are things a human has,
Human-like.
So that brings you back to the topic of like why like robots, like if they were to like take over, like we'd lose reality, like we lose touch on humanity and stuff. Yeah.
So like in the short term, they can help us like self-driving cars, like cheaper labor, but in the long term, it will affect humanity either as and such as like them starting a rebellion or revolution, or them enslaving us or killing us or raping us, possibly like sex bots raping us, you never know, and maybe stealing our money because they can hack into our systems. And what you have to do is come up with a solution. I'd like to bring up another thing I would like to bring up about robots is that they have different programming languages, so they might speak in different programming languages. Some of them might be in binary, some of them might be hexadecimal, just like or they might have different emotions because of different programs. Yeah. What would you like to say, Amato? To wrap it up.
Like both positives and negatives
Yeah.
of robots and AI. There could be a solution to like getting AI for humanity at the same time controlling preventing them becoming too powerful.
Yeah, have solutions.
A solution, one possible solution would be to control how intelligent it can become.
Yeah.
Control how intelligent AI is able to become. Like we're not allowed
How
to,
human-
it's not allowed to self-evolve.
Yeah.
Even though it's
Maintain.
good for us economically if it self-evolves because we don't have to put money and resources in it. But it's bad for us in the long term. Like it's a threat. Like
Threat to humanity.
Yeah.
I don't want like an AI just questioning like its existence. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's weird.
Because like
It gets
you,
philosophical.
you already have humans for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you don't need any
You
of
don't need a
that. Like
robot,
just fucking be my heater or something. Be my,
We'll
you know,
bring it to the
you know.
next-
Oh, yeah.
We'll bring it to the next topic and video games. What video games we played and what skills they taught us? What did they teach us?
For video games, what I've learned is hand and eye coordination.
Yeah.
Of course, that's what video games teach you. When accuracy and stuff.
Precision.
Yeah, precision. And they've taught me how to
Social skills as well.
no, not socially. It's more like they've learned me how to whatchamacallit?
I'll talk after.
Shit.
Like a month
Um,
will continue.
Yeah. Like not only hand coordination, they also taught me how to write stories,
Yeah.
pretty much. And like it's kind of inspirational.
Motivation.
Yeah, motivational as well. Yeah, like the games I played were mostly on the Xbox when I was a little kid.
Later on,
Yeah,
PlayStation.
later on, yeah, to PlayStation. I moved, I don't know why. Yeah. Anyways, we'll go in detail of what games we've actually played, but like I'll pass it on to Amato.
Right, pass it to Amato, 'cause
Well, let's just like just like Jim, like most of the games I played did teach me hand and eye coordination. They taught me quick thinking,
yeah.
like they deciding something really quickly, like not taking time. They taught me like problem solving. They basically also taught me like how to work better in a team, because especially most of the multiplayer games was where split second decision making and teamwork is very important. Like so like it does teach you like how to work with people in the real world as well. um some other stuff would be like made me less naive. Some games has actually made me less naive than I was early on. Like I'm more woke. I'm either more woke or like I won't get stabbed in the back out of nowhere. Like like I know how that people are capable of certain things that I've never thought about. Like anyone could have like could betray you. Yeah.
So what they're trying to say is like, or what people or gamers are trying to say, it increases problem solving skills, organizational skills, time management skills, because like sometimes in a game, there's a time limit. You have to be organized, like which weapon or like which skill set you need. Like so for instance, RuneScape is a really good game. Like it's a good MMORPG. Like it teaches you like you need experience, or if you do this you get more experience. Like it teaches you about economy, like buy and sell. Or sometimes there's inflation. Like oh no, it's like the prices went down and then these prices went up. And like League of Legends, for example, it's like problem solving skills, because you have to choose these certain items or certain abilities, and there's certain things you have to do. Problem solving. It's also like quick thinking. You gotta be flexible and adaptable. I'll bring it to Jim because he might want to say something.
Yeah. I like this segment of the talk of this episode. Like I like it when like
Relatable.
yeah, when it's relatable and stuff. But like I think this this was well fleshed out than what Chris ever do.
Yeah.
The owner of the the cough owner of the yeah thing. Well, like our where's wait.
I've taken over. Sorry, Chris.
Yeah, that was Amato speaking. By the way, Chris. The thing is, yeah, the games I played, yes, they taught me how to solve problems. They taught me how to sympathize. Actually, sympathize with people. Yeah, I mean, like games fuck you up. To be honest, I mean, yeah, it can. And I'm actually surprised. I played Last of Us before. Like, when I played Last of Us, like, it taught me how to like strategically kill zombies and like how to, like, what materials like I should pick up, you know, and stuff like that. Well, like as well as Skyrim. Skyrim was my favorite game.
Yeah, it's a good role-playing game.
Yeah, role playing. Like, what weapons like do I fancy more? Like, do I prefer two-handed? Do I prefer like
One-handed.
sword of shield,
Yeah,
sword and shield? Yeah. I want when like mostly I'd prefer like both magic and a sword. I don't know why. I just love that, you know, like yeah. Those were the types of games we played. God of War taught me how to be a parent. Apparently.
Apparently, this
Yeah.
guy.
I mean, yeah, it taught me how to be like an asshole father who just kept saying boy,
Boy.
boy,
Boy.
boy, boy. Everyone's saying boy, boy, boy.
Boy.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it teaches you a lot of things. Like, even war, it teaches you about war and like what's about.
And strategy, you know, like if an employer or like is listening to this, like you have to think of like a modern employer or like a modern thinking. You know, games aren't just for fun. They're not just entertainment. You know, generally they are for entertainment, but sometimes it's educational. Like you learn history, you learn these skills that you pick up, emotional skills or mental skills, and yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, like, to add to that, games are not just, yeah, entertainment. It's educational because, like, it can be a simulation. Like, say, for example, Flight Simulator. Like, that teaches, like, people how to fly or land planes or, you know, like, you got, like, you got...
I have another game to bring up. I think it's called Hawks. It's like you fight as a jet plane and you verse like terrorists or like you bomb terrorists and insurgents and also like enemy people. Like you're in the army. And this guy, I'm not an expert. Relax, man.
I mean,
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree with a lot of things said by Neil, Neil and Jim about these things about games, and you know how they make you cry or question your morals basically. Like some games you ever question my gender. I'm just joking. No, really. Yeah, but like I've played games who taught me like various different things, but some games also made me question who I am, like why I did certain things I've never would think of in real life, like killing a 6-year-old child. Yeah, this particular game I'd like to talk about is Crusader Kings 2. Yeah, it's basically like political sandbox. It's basically like political sandbox. Like you don't have a goal, you make your own goal, whatever you want. Like basically, you can do anything. Basically, like it teaches you like how to start as a simple man. Start as a simple man and like and interpersonal relationships and other shit. Yeah, use it to like climb to the top. Like whatever whatever you should be at the top. Like it teaches you so much intrigue, like it's political intrigue, like so much questionable things you do, like killing children. You do kill children.
Like sometimes like in politics you gotta be dickhead, that's why they may execute in prison or they may blind someone or castrate someone cut their hands off so they don't steal anymore. You know, they do this on purpose. Not they do this within reason, not because they're savages. You know, because like it's a primitive thinking. Like in modern times, you wouldn't like enslave or you wouldn't imprison or you couldn't imprison in our times, but you wouldn't execute. But you can still can, but it would be looked up, it would be shunned upon by most modern society.
Um, I don't know. I don't know. Once you guys were talking about this, like, it reminds me of a Bible quote where it's like, you cannot desire without the knowledge. Like, apparently, yeah. Is that true? Like, yeah. I'll get Neil to talk more in depth about that because I don't really know because I've heard it before.
The desire without knowledge. So you don't you want something because you want to know more. So, like I'll talk more. This is like off topic, but we'll just talk about like the holy books. Like maybe Amatsu can bring up the Quran. This one I'll bring up the Bible, the biblical. Like I'll bring up a biblical allusion. So like Adam and Eve, they were the first humans. Say that again.
you say I was just whispering to Amato and I said I'm mistaken Quran for karate.
So basically, Adam and Eve were like the first humans. I think in Islam it was Adam and Habibi. That's right, yeah, Mata.
Yeah, around that, yeah.
Yeah, and like so basically, like they ate the fruit, the forbidden fruit. We don't know if it's an apple. It was just like sometimes in the newer version they say it's an apple. Apple. My pronunciation is so Filipino. Apple. Apple. It's fine, apple. So yeah, that like once they ate the tree. I mean, not the tree. They ate from. No. They ate from the tree. No. They ate from the tree of knowledge. From the forbidden tree and the forbidden fruit. Yeah, they gained a lot of knowledge and they knew about conscience, like what is wrong and what is right. Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, moving on, animes.
Yeah, anime.
Like, what is it, that,
What do you like about
yeah, what do you like animes? Like, what do you like about animes and like, what has it done for you? I'll pass it on to either of you. Who wants?
I'll just be honest right now. Like I watched anime such as JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. It was so random. Like there was like a meme thing. Like people recommended me. That's why I watched it. I watched 2 episodes and I forgot. I forgot about the anime after I watched 2 episodes.
Take that, Chris, you fat fuck. No one likes JoJo. I mean, like, I have to pretend to like JoJo. It's just because, like, and the only reason why I like JoJo is because, like, the music, not even the music in the anime, the music that's mentioned in the fucking anime. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, yeah. No, trust me. Chris forced me to watch like up to like there's like 4 seasons.
What?
Yeah.
For real? Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, like what the fuck? He forced me to watch all these animes and shit. And I just yeah, you watch it for fun, not forcing your friend, not tying him in a chair and yeah, he brainwashed me. What a fucking cunt. You know what I mean? Fucking cunt.
Yeah, I'd like to bring up this anime, Dragon Ball. It's a really good anime series. Dragon Ball Super specifically. Later in the series, he learns Ultra Instinct. That's what Goku learns. Goku learns Ultra Instinct. Like the thing about Ultra Instinct, I actually let's talk about it.
Yalla. I just so much shit. That's the new martial art, the Quran. Hoya! Instead of karate, it's Quran. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, the animes I've watched are like a lot of romance animes because who doesn't love romance? You know, like, and like who doesn't want a stupid like a stupid version of real life? You know, like I mean,
kooky version.
yeah, it's not like it's not realistic. That's why people are drawn to it because like yeah, it's not realistic. It's just what yeah, fantasy and what I'd say it's like yeah, it's like it shows our repressed selves, you know what I mean? Like what yeah, our inner emotions and what we desire and stuff but we can't have yeah in real life. It just sucks, you know, like you can't have a superpower. You can't punch once and then like someone dies. You'd have to punch her at least 120 times.
We're gonna wrap things up. We'll bring up another topic, but we won't talk about North Korea and U.S. relations because that's a bit too extreme. That's too adultish. We're not. We want to be laid back. What I want to bring up is, becoming influential. Like Jimuel here wants to become like popular. He wants to become famous through his music. Yeah, visionary. And Amato wants to become like he wants to promote his game. Promote his game, right? Promote.
No, it's not my game.
Oh, it's not your game. Who is it then?
Of course, it's a company called Paradox Interactive.
Oh, okay.
It's not mine. Like obviously, I don't want to be sued because of this.
My company is Paradox Productions.
All right. My one is similar to them. These two, but no, no. My goal is to become. No. It is kind of like I if I want to overtake the. If I want to, I can overtake the government. Overtake the. No, you can help me. You can help me overtake the government.
Us three can.
Yeah, we can.
Us three can. We can fucking do. No, wait. We're gonna get exposed on YouTube.
Oh my god.
No. What we want to do is like what I want to do is like make society better by being open-minded, by doing the right things. You know, like being reasonable. Like you can have extreme opinions, like let's say execute people because if they murder people or they rape people, or you can give them forgiveness or forget about their actions. Yeah.
Hashtag don't be an asshole.
Yes.
Like don't forget to promote our brand. Our don't be an asshole at isuckyourdick.com. Yeah. If your name if your name isn't Christopher Ayub, then you're fine. But if your name is Christopher I don't know your middle name Ayub, then yeah, I'm sorry. Everyone else can suck dick except you. You know? Yeah, don't forget to check our merch. I'm so ambitious. I'm envisioning this like right now. Anyways.
Hopefully, me and Jim will start our merch. Hopefully, sell it. Our merch.
Merch. It sounds like we're saying Marge.
Marge Simpson. Alright, we're gonna end it, yeah? Or do you wanna talk more? What do you wanna talk?
Well, we can wrap it up now
Yeah.
Probably like a short episode.
Yeah, this is gonna be a short episode. We'll wrap it up. I'll give it to Jimuel, and then I'll give it to Amato, and then it comes back to me, and then I'll just say goodbye.
Yeah. It's been a pleasure meeting you guys. Sounds like I'm gonna die or something. It's like you know what I mean. Well, guess what? Video games. Video games taught me animes and video games taught me how to be emotional. But you know what I mean. And yeah, it was a pretty good episode. Like, hopefully, the former owner of this show,
so-called owner.
yeah, the so-called owner,
Now I'm the owner.
yeah,
This is
yeah,
Amato.
like I'll pass it on to the original owner, Amartya.
This is Amata, owner of Talkham's podcast. Yes, the Sultan would like to have a the Sultan of the Sultanate of Bangstan would like to have a few words.
Yes.
Sultan.
That's right. Amato owns the show now. This is his show. Amato's Talkham's podcast.
Yeah, thank you very much, Sultan of Bangstan, my Sultan. Yes, we are very grateful to have you on the show, and so
What do you want to say, host?
I was so disappointed. Not really.
I was disappointed. So like yeah, I'll wrap it up right now.
wrap it up.
It's been a yeah. Hashtag don't be an asshole, and bye.